Hello everybody, welcome to your daily pop of positivity. I thought I'd do a combo here with some oracle as well as tarot, and what a cool combo we have here. So I hope you guys are having a nice weekend, just really relaxing and taking it easy. I love Three of Cups, so we're going to talk about that for a minute because it is about gratitude, happiness, and celebrating. And I feel like when we have that with resourcefulness, we can always look to our interior and find something to have gratitude and be happy about, right? It's all internally already there. We don't have to go to a place. It's not a place. It's not a person. It really is a mindset. And when we recognize that, let's move a muscle and change a thought. I'll give you an example. Yesterday seemed like a really long, drawn-out day because I was combining work and private reads. But what I did was I went on a crazy TV marathon, and I love American Horror, and I shouldn't watch that because it scares the hell out of me. It gives me nightmares. Last night I heard a thump, and I wouldn't even get out of bed, and I was like, no, you can't do this anymore. I just like really creative, well-done programs, but I'm like, I can't scare myself. But because I was doing things on such long tangents, it was losing its juice. It was losing its specialness. And that's why I don't like to do any particular thing, even making jewelry. And I used to do this as well. I would go on a bender and literally make it for 5-6 hours. And then it was like I was on autopilot. I wasn't really so much seeing and hearing and really feeling what I was doing. I was just continuing it because it was habitual and it was comfortable and it was hard for me to transition. And this is saying you're going to be able to transition and do a little bit of this, have a little amuse-bouche over here, have a little bit of that, instead of having like a whole pot of something. You get to taste test and have variety, and you're going to create that for you, and it's going to make you feel better. A little bit of sketching, a little bit of TV, a little bit of music, a little bit of organization, a little bit of social energy, really having a nice variety and reaching deep and seeing that you have all the resources around you to do whatever you need to make a special day, to make it fun, to make it upbeat. Right? It's like you're not going to get in a repetitive pattern where you're like, oh my God, I feel like I've done this, like deja vu to the max, right? As soon as I feel like I am repeating a pattern that didn't create huge joy and robust energy and all of that, I stop, and then I start to navigate in a different direction because I want to definitely, and it's not easy for us, you're in a comfy zone. It's not always easy to transition out of that. But I say to myself, get up and just walk around your kitchen or get up and do this. And then my mind starts to think in a different way. And that way I'm not like, falling into the couch watching 10 hours of some kind of program, right? Now the Fool is saying we get to go with the flow here. We get to feel the things that we want to do on a fun, intuitive scale without, again, taking anything too seriously. What do we want to create? Having, this fun, wistful, joyous energy with passion for our life, where we're going. We feel liberation from the standard, I have to go to the grocery store. I have to do this. I have to do that. You're not like a robot. You want to have fun, and you want to have deep insights and have adventures. The Fool's card to me is definitely like one big adventure, right? And like the Wheel of Fortune. Let's go out. Let's have faith and hope in what's coming towards us, the mysteries of life, our dreams, and you're going to be walking towards that. Like she's walking off into the desert from outer space. Does she have a problem with that? No, she's excited about it. What's happening in this desert? It's like that sort of thing. See life as an adventure, and then it starts to feel like that. Now, how much do we love the Seven of Materials, which is Pentacles? You have planted the seeds, and now just surrender and let the blessings come in. Feel it. Feel great things are coming. Feel adventure is coming. Feel new love is coming. Feel new insights and endeavors that you are going to participate in. It's going to bring you joy and, the silver linings, all of that. Feeling good about who you are and where you are, because we don't have to have everything at once. We don't have to have, the perfect job, family, all of that. And I don't even like the word perfect because it makes us think that we're less when it's not the perceived ideal, right? And screw the perceived ideal. Your ideal is what makes you happy, and you feel the energy of it, and you're going to go for it, right? You're not going to judge yourself or criticize yourself because you don't have everything that you're working towards. And why would you? Or you wouldn't be working towards it. And once you got it, you're working towards other goals, right? So we need to, and that is the human kind of condition that we are always wanting. We always want to ascend and learn and acquire and all of that. But this is giving yourself a damn break when you have the Fool in the middle there. Yes, I planted those seeds, but guess what? I'm not going to rip that corn out of the ground before it's even had a chance to grow, right? That's why ideas ripen. That's why we ripen. That's why our resourcefulness comes into play. We're going to work and do the best we have with what we have where we are, and we are not going to ridicule or punish ourselves for not being at a certain point at our life. We will get there. That corn will ripen and grow and be healthy, and then we can enjoy it, right? And that's where you're at. And that's beautiful, because that is a point of self-acceptance that we need for ourselves, right? We wouldn't talk to our younger sister, or we talk to ourselves, oh, that's stupid or foolish, or why didn't you do this? No, we would say, we're at a point where we're learning, we're assessing, we're growing, and then we're commencing to move towards our next best choice or endeavor. So deep breath, enjoy that cup of coffee and tea, listen to music, celebrate yourself, watch some comedy. My son showed me this thing last night, and I never laughed so hard in my life. I still don't even know what it's called. But I guess if you go on, I think it was called College Humor, and it was Tide Pods, and it's this individual, and he is funny as hell, and he makes me laugh. He acts like the CEO of companies that do stuff that they shouldn't do. The CEO of Oreo, like, stop making these Oreos stuffed with crazy things, strawberry milkshake flavor. But he's so funny, and when he's talking about Tide Pods and all of this stuff, and please don't eat the Tide Pods, I was laughing so hard. So that's something that I do that is a resource for me, is comedy. It makes me laugh. You'll feel better. It alleviates stress, and then you can be like, okay, life is not this serious. So you guys, that is your Daily Pop Love and Life.